We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
For market share, let us first look at something known as positioning of Eureka Forbes. So as you know, Eureka Forbes targeted urban Indians. Urban Indians, middle class, living in small flat societies of India and who did had an access to clean drinking water. At the same time, this segment was also, which was looking for, which was health conscious segment. So this segment were concerned about the quality of water they were taking and they were hardly health conscious. So the positioning strategy that Eureka Forbes decided for AquaGuard was Pani Ka Doctor. Since you are doctor for everything, this says Pani Ka Doctor, and the tagline was Pani Ka Doctor Clinic. And that is where they decided upon Madhuri Dixit and Dr. Nene as the brand ambassador, who would try and create an image in a consumer's mind that AquaGuard is basically Pani Ka Doctor. So this was their positioning strategy. They did leverage the traditional modes of communication, like they came up with advertisement, they came up with certain events, certain experiences and things like that. But largely, if you see, 80% of their promotional expenditure was devoted to direct marketing. This is their advertisement in a Times of India, again a kind of a promotional technique which says, if you look at the Times of India, the front page of Times of India was half, and instead of Times of India, if you read that newspaper, it says Water of India. This was their advertising strategy. Water of India, so just a half page in majority of the newspaper of India, first half page, which says AquaGuard Pani Ka Doctor. Beautiful strategy. Yeah. Now, the large portion of their promotion was direct marketing. So what they did was they recruited from tier 3 and tier 4 cities, from third grade and fourth grade colleges of the India, somebody known as the Eurochaps. So who are Eurochaps? Eurochaps are the salesperson who go door to door on the defined location with a pre-appointment to show the demo of Eureka Forbes product. These were extrovert. I don't know why it is coming. Somebody removed Anand. In fact, I did yesterday. Okay. Yeah. So this Eurochamps were extrovert. They were enthusiastic, and they were trained on communication. So these were trained, highly trained on effective communication skills. These Eurochamps, they went door to door. They created, small canopy and kayaks at several major locations of the town, and that is where they gave the demo of how actually these machines work on water. They even took the permission from the society people, and society people were given a special letter that yes, they can come to this society and they can give the demo for their water purifier from place to place. Now, what happened was with this marketing strategy, or this, I should say, promotional strategy, in 2012, 2008 somewhere, Aquaguard started its business in India. And in 4 years of its existence, in 2002, company's online sales grew from $10,000 to $50,000 a month. They even used some of the digital marketing strategy, and there too, companies received great success. Now, company is planning to enter segments such as air purifier, fire extinguisher, security systems, and alternate strategies. But all this will move on their direct marketing channel. So, what is direct marketing? Well, as I told you, direct marketing is largely used for A, B2B segment, B, when your product is slightly technical, sophisticated, and you need a personal presentation of the product, its technicality, in order to make consumer understand that what this product is all about, how to operate and use this product, and how I can leverage this product. There, direct marketing is most effective way of promotion. Yeah, any questions till now? If you have questions, you can just put it in the chat and just try to address it. So, what is direct marketing? Well, direct marketing is use of direct channel. Direct channel to reach and deliver the goods and services to customer without using the middleman. So you don't have distributors, you don't have dealers, you don't have retailers, but you have your own company people who are on the company payroll or an agency payroll, and these company people interact with the final end users or the customers, give them the information, knowledge about the product and services, and then they sell the product to them. So you are eliminating a middleman and allowing your people only to directly deal with the final end user. Well, some of the pros and cons of direct marketing. One of the best advantage of the direct marketing is that when you have your company people, you are not dependent on the distributor, dealer, or a retailer, and you have a direct information about the company. So sellers and buyers come in direct contact with one another, and they provide important information to company regarding its market position. It can be a toll-free number, it can be a website, it can be a kind of a WhatsApp number which is on 24/7, and you directly contact the final consumer. Like say for example, many cosmetic companies will come up with a kiosk or a canopy in the middle of the mall. This is again an example of direct marketing. The limitation of a direct marketing is it is expensive. Expensive in the sense you need to recruit the people, you need to train them, you need to provide them certain basic salary and traveling allowance, and then your sales will begin. So in that case, it becomes slightly expensive as compared to other tools of promotion, and especially in a country like India, many times direct marketing is not taken positively by the Indian consumer. This is one of the major limitations. Like, if somebody comes to our home for giving the demonstration of the product, we usually resort to, make a fun of him or unnecessary kind of harass him and things like that. If somebody receives a call from Idea or Vodafone about the new scheme or the new offer, then you tend to, make a fun of him, crack joke, something like that. Now this, in case of an India, is considered to be a major limitation. Yet, few successful companies have leveraged direct marketing very effectively in order to not only build a brand, but to have a high business. Like Eureka Forbes is one of them. They have gathered a huge market share in water purifier, vacuum cleaners, air purifier, and they cater a major segment to India. Oriflame is another. They have gained a huge market just by direct marketing tactics. And similarly, there are companies like Amway, a few insurance companies, they have gained huge expertise by direct marketing. Insurance companies don't have much of the options, but they need to recruit the direct marketing persons. Okay, so far so good. Any question? Can you see the chats? Okay, you can ask. So I know that the class is with me. Yes, 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 Parag.
સર પીપીટી નથી દેખાતી.
પીપીટી નથી દેખાતી. ટેક્સ્ટ દેખાય છે, પિક્ચર નથી દેખાતું. હા
સર મારે વહી ગઈ હમણાં વ્હાઈટ
White
બેકગ્રાઉન્ડ આવે છે.
બીજાને દેખાય છે કે બીજાને નથી દેખાતી?
દેખાય છે સર.
કરીનાને દેખાય છે. તમારે કદાચ બેન્ડવિડ્થનો ઇશ્યુ હશે, લોડ થતા વાર લાગતી હશે. Okay, don't worry. I will also share the PPT in the WhatsApp group. So you can just go through the PPT in the WhatsApp group also. કદાચ બેન્ડવિડ્થ ઇશ્યુ હોય એટલે બી જગ્યાએ નહીં દેખાતી હોય.
સર વિઝિબલ છે, વિઝિબલ છે, દેખાય છે.
દેખાય છે હવે?
હા સર દેખાય છે.
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Fine. Okay. Now, what are some of the tactics of direct marketing? તમે ડિસાઇડ કરો કે ચલો આપણે એડવર્ટાઇઝિંગ ઉપર આટલું ફોકસ કરશું અને મેજર ફોકસ આપણું ડાયરેક્ટ માર્કેટિંગ ઉપર હશે. હવે ડાયરેક્ટ માર્કેટિંગ ઉપર તમે નક્કી કર્યું, વોટ આર સમ ઓફ ધી tools of direct marketing? Now, some of the tools of direct marketing are A. Telemarketing, B. Text messaging. You receive a text message maybe from, say, atyare nahi, but yes, maybe from Zomato or Swiggy, that okay, 10% off on Super Wednesday, okay, 10% off on Super Saturday as such, and then you use that coupon code and order from that. Now, that could be a kind of a text messaging. The research says the response rate of text messaging in India is around 8 to 10%. એટલે તમે જો 100 મેસેજ મોકલો તો એમાંથી 8 to 10 people will respond or use that coupon code for doing something. The response rate of telemarketing is pathetic in India. It's hardly 2%. એટલે તમારો ટેલિમાર્કેટિંગ એક્ઝિક્યુટિવ જો રોજના 100 ફોન કરે તો you might get a maximum response of 2. telemarketing. So telemarketing has got its own advantages at the same time. Kushali, I suppose your microphone is on by mistake. Guhecha Kushali? Yeah, thank you, Kushali. Telemarketing has got a response rate which is hardly 2%. Text messaging, which is another form of direct marketing, which has got a response rate of around 8 to 10%. Email has also got a very limited response rate, but it is found that when email is clubbed with other promotion tactics, like email is clubbed with sales promotion or events, then email could have a better response, which could be in the range of around 6 to 8%. The other form of direct marketing could be ad on mobile device. Now here the research is being carried out by the marketers that what could be the response of advertising on mobile devices, but yet it is to be proved that what is the percentage of response. You understand ad on mobile devices, right? Like say you are playing a game and in between the game you get an advertising message. Or say you are watching a YouTube video on your mobile and within the YouTube video you get a message. Or like say there are certain push messages in the sense that you drop down at the Mumbai airport and suddenly you receive a message from Ola, okay, welcome to Mumbai, kindly book a cab from Ola and avail 10% off from airport pickup. Now these are the ad push messages on the mobile devices. So what basically this company do is they track the mobile location. Now once they know that location is somewhere around airport or a railway station, then they send the push messages on the consumer's mobile, and based on the push messages they receive the response.